Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to another hashtag Lockboss show and giveaway. I tell you what, once again, we're going to be having some fun today. So I want to thank you all for tuning in and hanging out. And of course, I'm going to be drinking a Topo Chico. I'm going to get this bad boy cracked open here. Let's see there. Oh yeah, I've been waiting for that there. Oh, tell you what, hope you all are having a wonderful Tuesday. So, I tell you what, it is so nice that the mat is finally out. I tell you what, and we're going to be having a little bit of fun here in just a little bit, kind of talking about it. And yeah, I'll kind of share with you with what some of the hangups were and all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, well, let's see here. So many of you, let's see here. Joseph, Leonard, what's up? James Randolph, Michael, American Key Service, Texas Fire, what's up? New House, how's it going? Mike West, Jimmy J, Curdo, GK Man 565, Mr. Quick Pick, Bradley, and Steven, and so many of you. Tom, thanks to all of you for tuning in. Hope you're all having a good day. Locks NY, what's up? He says, don't spill that stuff on my new machine. Well, you know, one of what I've learned about this, because there's no sugar in it, when you do spill it, it doesn't get sticky. So you'd never know. You'd never know. But all right, well, hey, let's go in and get this party started and have some fun. And of course, I'm going to be doing something here just a little bit. You're not, can't talk all of a sudden. You want to make sure you hang around to see what it is. All right. So, okay. So, and by the way, we are officially on our first ever Lockboss Season 2 giveaway. So I'm really excited about that. It's going to be fun. And I can't wait for all of you to receive your new prizes. So it's going to be exciting. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right, here we go. Posts of the week. This one came in from Bobby K. Says, thanks PJ and CLK for the great prizes. I really appreciate them and all that you do. Well, definitely put these to good use. Thanks again. Yeah, you got it, Bobby. I'm glad you liked it. I tell you what, that wedge coat key extractor kit is very handy. I mean, I love those the pliers in particular. Those little long, you know, it's kind of like when you grab a pair of needle nose pliers, you think they're small and skinny until you actually go to use them for something. Like, oh, actually, these are actually kind of big. So the nice thing about those wedge coat ones is they're actually small, which is really nice. Okay, here we go. To have to go forever. Up, and let me get my face out of the view here. How do I do that? Let's do that for the moment. All right. So, man, this was fun, right? So to have to go forever, meaning they have to go from the existence of the planet. But Big Bro, Lockpick Lodge, New Matt, Topo Chico, Fruit Snacks, Houdini, the Mullet, the Tool, Mullet the Hair, and the Lockboss giveaway. Oh, man, and I tell you what, like so many of you chose my pride and joy possession when it comes to Topo Chico. You know, he didn't hurt my feelings, but I was like, man, you know, Topo, I mean, that was a tough one, right? Fruit Snacks, but by far the mullet hair was like, yeah, that has to go. Fun, weird fact, I've always wanted long hair. And during COVID, when you essentially couldn't get a haircut, I started to grow my hair out. And if you watch videos during late 2020, you can see, I mean, it was getting poofy. The problem is I started to look like Shrek's Q-tip because it started just to grow straight out. And that was a massive problem. But I've actually always kind of wanted a long hair, mullet type hair. But probably not going to happen at this stage. In this stage in my life, it'd be viewed as a midlife crisis, I suppose. But yeah, so I think the two that went the most were the mullet hair and Topo Chico. A few people said fruit snack. So it looks like everything else pretty much made it out safe. So there you have it. That was fun, though. That was a lot of fun. All right, on to the next one. All right, so this one, the Lockpick log sure makes it easier to get your leashes instead of a plastic boxes they come in at. Absolutely, right? Oh, and I love seeing that. You can see in the background, that's one of the old mats right there. How cool is that? I mean, seeing that there. But yeah, the Lockpick Lodge, man, it's a great pick case, and thank you for sending that in there. Trying to see what picks you have in there. My picture's too small to really tell for sure, but very cool. All right, so comment of the week comes from Robert. That is the best looking and most utility friendly work penny mat I have ever seen. What a great idea, design and execution of the collaboration with the Lockboss community. We should all feel so proud of everyone involved. And I have to say, that is absolutely true, right? Like the mat actually came from practically all of your suggestions. There's definitely a few of them that I would have not have thought of without you all. So thank you so much for doing that, for sure. And giving us your input on there. So, okay, here. So this is what we're going to do, okay? So those are all the comments. Those are the memes of the week and the question of the week. And so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to give you a fun trivia question that I found recently. We're going to do that. And then I'm going to grab the mat behind me and finally show you guys right on live here for all of you who've been waiting. Talk about a few of the things and like the process on why a few of the items took a while. And then we're going to announce this week's weekly Lockboss winners. And then for those of you who hang around to the very end, I think it's only fitting and only fair, which is with as much as I've teased you all about it, to give away 10 free mats. All right. So at the very end, I'll tell you how you can hopefully get one of the 10 free ones. How about that? So here we go. So let's get into the question. This trivia question. Now, this is just one I happened to randomly find. Okay. It was actually a Google suggestion. And as what happened was I was on Google and I started typing, I think it was Locksmith or something. And this popped up. It said, last resort for a locksmith. And of course, my curiosity got the best of me. And I clicked on it and I realized that it was a trivia question from the New York Times crossword puzzle. I was like, okay, this is interesting. And so the trivia question today actually comes from the New York Times, and their question was their clue, I guess, was last resort for a locksmith. And so my question to you all, can you get this right? What is the last resort for a locksmith? So I'm going to go ahead and take a few sips here, let you all think about it. And how about this? Okay. Now, I don't know. I was going to say maybe we should give a mat away. How many letters? Greg says how many letters? A lot. So how about the winner here? If anyone gets it within the next, 30 seconds, we'll get a free mat. Okay. So we'll see. But come on, Scouts Honor, no Googling. Come on now. Oh, let that go. Let's see. Let's see. Got all sorts of answers coming in. Very interesting. Very interesting answers. Randall, how is it going? Thanks for joining. First live stream ever. Well, hopefully we'll make it a good one for you, Randall. All right. So, all right. One more sip here. It looks like at this point, no one is winning a mat with the answer. So, all right. So the answer is, here we go. Bolt cutters. How about that? Okay, now you have to remember, that is not my answer. Okay, that's Google's, but last resort for a locksmith, bolt cutters. I was thinking along the lines of drill as well, right? Did Newhouse say bolt cutters? Hold on. Oh, you know what? I'll be darned. There it is. Newhouse, I apologize. I didn't see that. Yes. So you won, Newhouse, lock and keys. So go ahead and email us at sales@CLKsupplies and with your shipping address, just to make sure we're all on the same page on that. And you get a free mat. How about that? A couple people said it. Oh man, hold on here. Bolt cutters. Oh, let's see. I only see one after okay, no, you're right. So bolt cutter, I mean, that's close enough. So Nergal, I think is how you say that. Nergal. You can also email us at sales@CLKsupplies.com and we will hook you up with a free mat. How about that? Yep. Hell yeah. Newhouse. Thanks for that. Yep. Good stuff. Well, hey, the two of you, congratulations. I'm glad you got that. I was literally thinking drill, right? Like drill, but no. Bolt cutters. I just think it's so funny, right? Some of the nuance of when people think of locksmith and what they think of, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. But all right. So with that being said, let's go on and get into the pinning mat. And I say, well, I don't know why, look at that. They always do weird things and like do weird screenshots and then put them in like the little clips. I prefer more flattering ones, honestly. All right, so let's talk about the mat here just a little bit. Now, of course, let me show it to you again. Right? I mean, you guys deserve a medal for as much as I messed with you all when it comes to the mat. But as you can see, nice mat here, right? But anyways, okay, so let's talk about it. So there's a few things. First of all, let me tell you what my favorite part is in case you missed it. But I absolutely love. So in all of these outlining tool areas, there is this toolbox grip kind of pattern. And I absolutely love, when we have meetings going over it, I just find myself just constantly looking at it. And I just love the pattern. I just absolutely love that pattern. But as far as the things that held it up, okay, so the first thing that held it up was, in this pinning block up here, right? Pinning tray is I really wanted each of the corners and the bevel edge. I wanted it to be like realistic. I felt like our last one, right? It was just like kind of like squared off and really blasé would probably be the right word for it. It was really hard to pull pins out of it. And so I really wanted good angles that when pins were in there and you wanted to go along the side and pull a pin out, because that's normally what I would do, right? Unless there's a bunch of them in there. And to get that angle right was really important. So that was kind of the first thing, right, that kind of gave us a little hang up because I was being a little bit too meticulous. Next up is, of course, I think almost all of our favorite part here is the decoding tray right here. Now, this is another one that it's like, it has to be perfect, right? Like it has to be able to fit your SFIC or normal 0.115 diameter lock pins in there perfectly. And as you could see in the video with the example of the pins that I put in there, they fit perfect because, I mean, as we all know, if most of us know watching this, and if you're just getting into the business, well, you'll learn soon for sure, because when you are decoding a lock, it has to, if you mess a pin up, right? If it's not where it belongs, you have a world of new problems that you have to address, right? And it's a problem. So having a good long enough chamber where you can separate them, get your work done, measure it, put it back, not have it too big to be weird, but not too short, the walls to make it seem like they could spill over at any time. So just getting that right was really, really important to us. And then lastly, okay, the thing that really got me, okay, got all of us, was these 3 little pockets. So if you remember towards the end, I was like, guys, we had to make one more change. Then we got a new sample of the change, still wasn't right. And I just became a stickler on it. And it was these 3 pockets here. Now you could see in the video, you really can't see too good right now. But once again, I wanted the design to, not only look good to the eyes, but once again, I didn't want just a random square box in there. If you're putting little parts and pieces in there, you want to keep them safe and you want to keep them secure, but you also want to be able to get them out easily. So to be able to have the little edges on here that we have, the little bevels, super convenient, super handy, and absolutely love that. So yeah, so that's one of the big things that we did. And of course, by all means, the thing I love the most, which has been common on the last mat and this mat, is these little grips all in the big area of the mat are small enough to where when you drop a pin or a little part between them, you can actually grab them with your hands and not have to grab a pair of tweezers or something. So yeah, but yeah, so I tell you what, that is the mat. We're really proud of it. Thank you so much for all the feedback. And James says, what program did you use to design the mat? I am not sure. I don't know about that. Sorry. Lily would know, but so yeah. And I think the biggest thing at the same time, of course, when you look at it, we want it to be simple enough, right? Like this shouldn't be a jigsaw puzzle. It shouldn't be like overwhelming. This is a place where you just get your work done, right? And any feature on here, we believe should be stationary, should be able to be used when it needs to be used and not be like complicated. And so, of course, simple at the end of the day is one of the best features. And yeah, so that's the mat. Thank you all so much for not only waiting for it to come out and being I put that back up here. Good sports about it. But also, I have to say, it has been crazy since even like before the video, right? I was talking about all the orders we were getting, but the amount of orders that we have gotten after the video have been absolutely amazing. And I sincerely just want to say thank you to all of you who have purchased one. I mean, very humbling to see how many orders have come through for them in such a short amount of time. So thank you for that. But yeah, well, that's a lot. Yeah, Locks and why he wants his to say soon to be a locksmith. I think we should probably switch that to soon to be an apprentice locksmith would be a little bit better. I don't know. But like we had a choice to wait so long. That was actually not the intention, right? I mean, took forever, but those things that I was going over and those issues, it's like make a fix that requires a new mold and charges, right? So we had to really make sure we liked making fixes, that they were worth it. But yeah, I tell you what, we're really happy with it. And yeah, so there you have it. So I tell you what, we're going to go over the winners now. This week's 5 winners. And then at the very end, I'm going to explain to you all how 10 of you are going to be able to get a free mat, shipping included, right? So let's have some fun. Here we go. All right, this week's winners. All right. So let's go over the new rules. All right, so similar to last time, but here we go. What to do if you win. You're going to want to email us your shipping info to sales@CLKsupplies.com or call us at 800-848-6989 and we'll send your gifts soon. How to win. Comment on our videos with the hashtag Lockboss. Winners will be chosen from the comments on the previous week's video for our weekly giveaway. You will also be entered to win a Triton Plus Ultimate Edition key machine. That winner will be announced on May 4th of this year. So that's how it works. And of course, I need to update that one more time to include, of course, it is completely free to enter. So with that being said, let's announce our first ever season 2 Lockboss winners. Here we go. Winner number 1 is Mike West. Mike, congratulations. Here we go. Let me get a drum roll here for winner number 2 is Kevin Crease. Hopefully I said that right. Kevin, congratulations. Here we go. Winner number 3, Dan Kimball. Dan, congratulations. Winner number 4 is Sean Baxter with Williams Lock and Key. Sean, congratulations. And last but not least, winner number 5 is Scott Johnson. Scott, congratulations. And hey, Mike West is on tonight. So Mike, congratulations. Very cool. So that's our first ever season 2 Lockboss winners. How fun is that? Of course, we still got the Lockboss Icon Sleeve Tee free with your order over $289 or more. And that is that. So that concludes the show, but it is now time to give away 10 free mats. And this is what you have to do. Are you ready? Now, don't jump the gun here, okay? Because I'm going to make it a little particular to make sure those who don't, I mean, it's, can't talk. Hold on. Okay, here we go. This is how you can win. So it's going to be the first 10 people who follow the instructions properly are going to get a free mat, shipping included. We're just going to hook you up, all right? We're just going to hook you up. So you're going to want to send an email to sales@CLKsupplies. And in the subject line, I want you to put PJ, why did it take so long? And then in the email body, I want you to put the size, or no, it's not a t-shirt, is it? No size. What am I thinking? And then in the subject, in the email body, I want you to put your address. And the first 10 people who do that are going to get a free ultimate mat shipped to you for free. How cool is that? So I'll let you all do that. And I tell you what, it's a honor and privilege to be here with you all hanging out on Tuesday. And I hope all of you have an absolutely wonderful evening. And I'm going to go here in a minute, pick up my middle daughter, and we're going to go out to dinner. So I hope if you haven't had dinner yet, you enjoy your dinner. And the rest of you have a wonderful evening. We'll see you same place, same time next week. And I'll tell you what, in the next few weeks, we have some cool new videos dropping, completely different than we've ever done, okay? Some of the content coming up over the next few weeks, completely different, completely new. And man, we're having a blast doing it. And I hope you like it. So we'll see you next week. Take care.